What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Tuesday edition, NBA Talk with Jay here, man. We got our guy Andy with us at Bump Sports on Twitter, man. Y'all could go check him out at Wager Talk, man. Y'all know how we do it. It's Tuesday, trying to get some cash here. What's up with you, Andy? Everything cool with you?
Oh man, everything is great. We cashed 5% play last night in on Devin Booker over his points, rebounds, and assists. He got there. I don't want to say it was a no sweat, but man, when they didn't even score 90 points, he's the only one that got over his points, rebound, and assists. So, yeah, really excited about that one. So we got a couple of good props for tonight. I don't know what to do. I'm interested in your thought. We can just get right into it. I'm interested in your thoughts on this Jimmy Butler injury.
Yeah, let's get straight to it. It's all business here on the show, guys. If you do like the show, if you do like the fact that it's all business, not here to waste your time. You see what I'm saying? We're here, we bring out the plays, then we get out of here, guys. So let's get straight to it. Hit the like button if you like the show. Subscribe. You can also share on your social media in this one. Let's head over here to the streets of New York, guys. First game up, we got the Knicks laying 6.5 points at the house versus the Heat in this one, Andy. I don't know. I don't really care what's going on with Butler, to be honest with you. He might play, he might not. Personally, I think that obviously you already stole a game, right? Why not rest him up and get him ready? Like, say if you go back home and win those two games, then you're up 3-1. So I wouldn't necessarily risk, like, even if he's at 80%, I wouldn't risk him being injured even further. Like, I just kind of sprained my ankle yesterday, to be honest. It's not something that you want to go even further. Man, I've been hooping on these boys lately, man. I've been in the gym working out. Hey, I've been going to park. I've been park hunting. I've been going to parks. Where they balling? Where they balling? Because I'm coming right out there and hooping on them boys, man. I don't care where they at, but yeah, I've been balling here lately. But I gotta go ball again on tomorrow. But yeah, personally, I saw him a few days ago. He was limping around pretty heavily, but then again, I saw him yesterday. He was walking around buying shoes and sunglasses and shit. So I can't say that's not good for like me thinking that he'll be out. That's not good seeing him walk up and down New York City streets or whatever. But when I saw him the day before yesterday, he was limping pretty hard. And I think you see teams time and time again, Andy, not want to fully disclose the extent of an injury. Like I think there's the Knicks are doing the same thing with Randall. They know if he's injured like long term, they just don't want to say it and kind of just say, all right, he's questionable or he went through shoot around. That's why I think Spoelstra don't want to say if Jimmy went through shoot around. I don't think that he did. Personally, I don't think he's going to play tonight, but I don't care. He can play. This is a Knicks spot for me. First half, full game for me. This is what I'm on. What do you like?
I'm in agreement with you. You're always rolling the dice with these guys, but yeah, they stole their game. So I would also think if he does play, maybe you put him out there and just see what the first half looks like. If they're within striking distance, maybe you go for it. But if you're at all a little bit worried about his ankle, this is the game to take off. That being said, it's Miami Heat. They just, God, man, in the playoffs, they just always seem to know what the right thing to do. I'm with you on the Knicks. I actually put up a free play about the Knicks over their team total. I think this could be a New York Knicks like the home crowd gets hyped, the Heat kind of give up and be like, all right, you guys take this one. I mean, all the pressure is on New York. Brunson came out with the quotes about how horrible he played and 0 for 7. I can't play like that, anymore. So the Knicks, they shot 20.6% from threes, 60% free throw percentage in game one. I think this is going to be like a regression, like way over the mean. Like I think they're going to get back to their average and then some, because the crowd is going to be hyped. Those guys are certainly not going to shoot as bad as they do. And without Butler, man, I mean, the guy had 11 rebounds in the game. So I think people look at their scoring, the scoring from Jimmy Butler, and don't realize some of the other things that he does. Right. It's a gigantic loss. And even if he's hobbled, I don't think he's going to be as physical. So I would say I'm with you. I'm glad you're on the same page with me. You went first half, full game. Yeah, I'm going Knicks to score over. It's 107.5 now. I had it at 106.5 yesterday, but I think they put it to Miami tonight.
I like it. And also they will get the foul calls in this game as well, guys. So I guess I always tell people you don't have to bet what I'm betting. See what I'm saying? Go with your gut. Hell, you could take the money line if you want on the other side. I don't give a damn. Knicks by double digits, in my opinion. And you got to watch these games sometimes. When you see a team's not getting the calls, expect them to get them the next night, Andy. I like it whether the Knicks cover or not. I definitely think they go over their team total in this one, but personally, I think they'll win by double digits. I'm not a wizard. I don't know everything and definitely won't hit 100%, but Knicks winning this game by double digits, in my opinion. I will take him in the first half. I did take a -3.5 / -4, so I'll go official on the show with -4 first half for the Knickerbockers, but I'm also on full game as well. This game will get ugly. Knicks probably win this game by 15 plus points in my opinion. Let's go to Smack City. Let's go to New York City one time. You see what I'm saying? I got my Statue of Liberty shirt on as well. You see what I'm saying? I got my Statue of Liberty Jordan shirt on. Yes, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go New York Liberty. Let's go New York Knicks. The Bockers, they're getting the foul calls tonight. I might play that team total with you, Andy. They're getting the 110 here in their sleep in this one. Any props that you'd be liking? Obviously, let's say if Butler is possibly out in this one, Andy, would there be which way would you like to pivot with the Heat? Would you think maybe some Bam Adebayo rebounds? Who do you think scores more points? Obviously, it will be spread out between Lowry, Strus, Vincent, guys like that. So, who are you looking at here? Any other props? Maybe like on the Heat side or Knicks side? Brunson, something? RJ Barrett? What are we doing?
Well, I said Bam was soft last time I was on your show, and
please don't call him soft again, because I think he went out for a triple-double or some shit.
What? Listen.
No, so I know. No, look, last game. I know it might not be when you came on the show.
16, 8, and 2. He went under his PRA.
No, I'm saying
I was right on that one.
I was saying the last game that they played in the series versus the Bucks, game 5. I believe he had a triple-double. That's all I was saying.
He did. He played 40 minutes. It went to overtime, but people said he had a hamstring injury, and I mean, you got to get more out of him. His points, rebounds, and assists at 29.5. He had 16, 8, and 2. If Butler's out, that man better get over his points, rebounds, and assists. I mean, he's going to need to. Of course, at the other, he's got that hamstring injury that people have been, talking about, noticing that, he grabs his hamstring. Listen, this might be a really good one for Bam to sit if the game gets a little out of control in the second half. You got two banged up guys. Why not, rest Bam a little bit and get him healthy? I don't know. I don't want any Miami Heat player props in this game. There's just too much uncertainty. I don't know who's going to go off. Like,
I'm with you.
Is Gabe Vincent going to go 6 of 9 from 3-pointers or 0 of 4? I don't know. So I will give you best bet here when we wrap up. That is in this game, and it is on a New York Knicks. But I do like RJ Barrett. I thought he looked really good. I think he's got good matchups that he can exploit. I would actually look at Jalen Brunson over his 3-pointers because he's not going to go 0 for 7 again. And I would look at those. Those are leans, but I'll give you my best bet here.
Let's go. Yeah, you're right. So RJ Barrett, Hart, and Brunson combined 1 for 16 from 3, guys.
Awful.
It has not happened again. They shot horribly from the 3-point line, 7 for 34. That they will shoot better in this game. Home game, role players play a lot better. Personally, I do think they'll get a few more calls. I'm with you on that. Brunson knew that he was trash from 3 and 0 as well. He will bounce back in this one. What is his 3 spot at? Over 2.5? I know it's not 1.5.
Let me pull it up here real quick. It is 2.5 plus 130.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I like that. I believe he wears number 13 as well, man. That's cashing right there. I'm with you, Andy. When I like a side, I don't fucking like no props on the other side. Fuck them Heat today. Now, how about that? We rocking with the Knickerbockers. We like Knicks props. We like their team total over. I'm on first half full game. Let's go Bockers win this shit in an absolute blowout as well. Give me Knicks as well on the series price. I hopped on this shit last night. This is a bonus bet for this game because obviously I need the Knicks to win it. Knicks series price plus 130. For the plus 1.5, not plus 130. Well, I like them to win the series, but I'll take the insurance. Minus 130 is what I took. Plus 1.5 games on the series. It goes to game 7. I don't care who wins. Knicks plus 1.5 in the series for me. That's just an extra bet. I like that team total, Andy. I like that team total, my guy. Next game up. Let's go. Last game.
Hey, real quick, Jay, before you get to that, did you watch the Nuggets and Suns? Did you watch that full game?
Yes, sir.
Those refs, man, had a bad night. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal, and I was laughing. I got to tell you, man, like the refs, man. Devin Booker was getting just mauled in the first half, and no free. They decided the Phoenix Suns got no free throws in the first half. So according
I
to the
saw
refs,
it.
they didn't get fouled one time on a shot, and
I
then
saw it.
Devin Booker goes up for a three. The guy completely misses him. They called a foul on him and gave it was. I was laughing because I know what happens. These refs all get clips sent to them, and they have to go over the game. And that is going to be a rough day. I feel bad for the refs because
That's a
it's going to
fact.
be a rough
Somebody,
going
somebody needs
over.
to get fired. Somebody needs to get fired, man. But that's the I always say. Betting the NBA is so tricky these days, man, because like, I mean, I hate to say, I mean, this is my show. I can say whatever the hell I want. Not really sponsored by no sports books, none
And
of
you
that.
do.
See what I'm saying? The game will go how the refs want it to. So sometimes you kind of have to know the script. I will tell you, betting the NBA is playing with fire. You have to know which side that's supposed to be the right side, if that makes sense. See what I'm saying? I do think that there's things that goes on outside the basketball course that kind of name the score of these games, man. So let's just put it that way, guys. So y'all know me. I've been talking about this shit forever, man. You just kind of have to know what the script is, know how the refs are gonna call the game. If they're calling the game against you, it's gonna be really hard for you to win the game. I don't care what players out there, I don't care what injuries or what. If the refs are not calling fouls for your team, it's gonna be really hard for them to win, let alone cover. So I'll just say that, man. So I know everybody's here. They want to bet NBA. This shit is tough. It's not easy, guys. So I'll just say that, man. But hopefully we see that for the Knicks tonight, and I think we will. Let's go over here to the streets of Golden State here, my guys. San Francisco, we got the Warriors laying 4.5 points at the house versus the Lakers, getting back plus 4.5 in this one. Andy, I don't think I've seen anyone likes the Warriors today, man. That doesn't feel
Really?
good.
Really?
I don't think it's supposed to. Everybody's supposed to like the Warriors. Everybody that I see saying Lakers money line, it's gonna be easy. And I'm not saying it's not. I put a little some Lakers plus 4.5 in my pocket as well. Starting to get a bad feeling about it, I must say. And I'm not even the type of guy, oh, everybody's on one side, I want to be on it. It's just like, I mean, damn, why is this supposed to be that easy though? But it's Lakers or nothing for me. They're definitely winning one of these first couple games, in my opinion. So I'll put a little something on them tonight if they lose, and I'll definitely double up on them next game in this one. But what do you think happens in this one, Andy? Obviously, Warriors coming off the game 7.
I would actually kind of look at maybe some unders in the first half. I think this is a real feel out game.
No,
I don't see a fast start. Maybe I'm wrong, and Golden State is hyped, at home and everything. But the way LeBron operates is he needs to get a read on his opponents. We talk about this in UFC. There's some fighters that they always lose the first round because they spend the first round looking at their opponent, figuring them out, and then in rounds 2 and 3. They figure them out, and then they know the weakness. That's the way LeBron operates. So I would actually look at this to be a little bit slower paced game to start off with. I'm a little nervous about jumping in without seeing a game on some of these props. I think the Anthony Davis, Kevon Looney is going to be really interesting. One of those guys I think is going to get into foul trouble. I don't know which one it is, probably Looney, but he is going to be so important to Golden State, and he cannot do. He does some dumb fouls. I guess all bigs do, but some of these just dumb reach-in fouls and everything. He can't be doing that stuff.
Please do.
Well, okay, you're right. Please do. That's gonna be an interesting one. I would actually look at Anthony Davis under his points, rebounds, and assists. Looney is, I think, a much tougher matchup than the previous round that Anthony Davis had, and I just don't trust Anthony Davis in these series. He's just going to have like a couple clunkers. So Clay is just on and off. You can't really take him. I mean, it's a square look, but I mean, I think you got to look at Steph over his 3-pointers. I'm not really sure who on the perimeter is going to keep up with him from the Lakers. It's certainly not going to be D'Angelo Russell. So it's a wait and see kind of approach. There's only one play that I kind of like in this one, but I guess I would say I would look at unders. I would look at a lot of shot clocks running down quite a bit in the first half as the teams are trying to get their offenses in. So that's my look in this one. And, if I like the under, then you got to look at some of the under props on the player props. And I would start with Anthony Davis under.
I think the Lakers are being a tad bit disrespected in this series. Like I say, I'll be honest. I know everybody wants to bet. So this is a simple handicap, right? Warriors come off game 7. We're fade them game 1, right? Not necessarily always that simple. Sometimes the Lakers can fill out a game as well, right? The Warriors offense is not easy to defend, right? This isn't the Grizzlies half court offense. You're going from a totally different, from a stagnant half court offense to where the Warriors are going to be running around the whole time in the half court, right? So you do have to expend a lot of energy on defense in this one. But like, I don't trust the Warriors defense in the half court, to be perfectly honest with you. Clay can be a cone. Steph, as good as these guys are offensively, their best three offensive guys, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry, are all not great defenders. You see what the Kings did. Their defense was their offense. Make those guys work on the other end. So personally, I'm putting Klay and Poole in the pick and roll every single time and living with the results in that way, man. And I think Anthony Davis has been a little bit disrespected in this series as well. I'm pretty sure he's hearing all the talk. I know Looney can defend, but he's somewhat kind of like a flat-footed guy, man. I think AD can have some success. Now, I mean, obviously he's going to have some games where he has clunkers, mainly because I feel like the Lakers have so much scoring output, right? Russell could possibly go off. You got Austin Reeves that can handle the ball. You got LeBron James. You still got Anthony Davis. Hell, Hatchie tries to come out sometimes. See what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes Anthony Davis doesn't have a good game just because they have a plethora of scorers over there. He doesn't necessarily have to. I think that's the beauty of the Lakers that I kind of figured out. They have so many different guys that it can be their night. You see what I'm saying? So this game one, I got a little some Lakers plus 4.5 in my pocket. To be honest, not really liking the feeling of it. I'm not even going official with this one, to be honest with you, man. So I did send it out a few days ago, Lakers plus 4.5. As the days going on, I'm like, I don't like it as much, to be perfectly honest with you. But I'll be honest, this is what I would like to see, Andy. This was a perfect scenario for me. The Warriors to win this game, first game, by like 10 points or something, you know what I'm saying? Win like in a blowout or whatever, get everybody on the Warriors thinking, oh, this series is going to be over quick. It's going to be 4-1 Warriors. Lakers have no chance. Lakers come back. Then that way I could really hop on Lakers series price, plus 1.5, outright, all that stuff. I would take them to win game 2. I'm talking about money line. And that's another thing. If the Warriors win by double digits, we'll get a 5.5 next game for the Lakers. That's the spot, in my opinion, where the Warriors could be even more of a fade. They come off game 7. You have to play this game. They're going to want to win game 1 at the house, right? That game 2, they only have 1 day's rest in between that as well. That could be the spot where the Warriors really run out of gas. Lakers are winning one of these games. Just really hard for me to try to pinpoint which game it's going to be. I had to take a little some plus 4.5 in case they do win game 1. But I'll be honest, as the days go on, as the hours, minutes get closer to the game, I'm starting to feel that Lakers game 2 is probably the best spot right there, especially if they want everybody to hop on the Warriors. Because if they win game 1, everybody's going to be, okay, cool. Warriors, I'm betting them every single game for the series. And that's kind of exactly what I want, to be honest with you. So I am rooting for Lakers plus 4.5 here, kind of a small play, but they're winning one of them, so I'll take them plus 4.5 in this one. If they lose, if they don't cover this one, I'll take them plus the points and on the money line in game 2. That's my thought process on it. So small play, Lakers plus 4.5, man. But I had to take a piece off of it, man. So many, like, everybody messaging me, oh, I know Jay is on the Lakers. Oh, you got to be on the Lakers. Like, everybody's just like, I don't like that, man, because this ain't even people that really even handicap games, right? Like, they just put like this, all the fucking squares on the Lakers tonight. Let's just put it that way. So I put a little some on it too, but good Lord, man. These people that bet the games like they're easy, incoming square play, all the people that bet these games like they're easy, like, I really hate being on the same side. Like, I'd rather stay off the game than be on the side that everybody thinks is easy, man. So it's not necessarily saying just go fade the public. I have the ability to not bet a game, but I did put someone Lakers plus 4.5. But that's it for me on Nell and Andy. So you don't like any props for the Lakers in this one?
Not as confident. I got burned in the first round by trying to jump in and play some player props without seeing game ones, and I don't want to do that. So this game in particular, just be patient.
It's the hardest one, Andy. Game ones are the hardest fucking games of the series. I don't think people really understand. Like, they're so in a hurry to bet a game. I'm not saying that you can't catch, but game ones are the hardest one over here. It's all a guessing game.
Yeah. Well, and you know the best way to make money in gambling is to not lose it. So there's no reason to push. There's no reason to jump right in on these player props in game 1 in this series. You got to wait and see, and just just bide your time. It's okay. The profits will be there waiting for you in games 2, 3, 4,
Facts.
5, 6. So
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. And the playoffs are all about adjustments in this one, guys. But let's get out of here, Andy. Let's get to some cash here tonight, my brother. What do you like? First off, what do you got going over at Wager Talk? We know you got Formula One, you got
hmm
golf, man. You
hmm
got all type, probably hockey. See what I'm saying? Andy does everything over there. What do you got going over at Wager Talk? And what are your best bets for the show, my brother?
Well, man, we you mentioned it. We had a huge weekend, and Formula One. Oh my gosh, I think we went 9-2 over the weekend in Formula One. Golf is looking great. There's a great tournament this week. We had a 3-0 golf week last week. We hit our 5% last night, so things are looking great. I would recommend. I'll be honest. Wait until Friday. I will just tell everyone wait until Friday. I'm going to have a 3-day pass special on Friday because we have such a great weekend with Formula One and golf and UFC. So we have some plays that are up now, but coming off of a 5%, we went a little bit light on the plays today. So if you want some 2% plays, you can grab those. Wait until Friday, though. We'll run the 3-day pass special and you can grab that. So my best bet, Jay, man, my guy, Mitchell Robinson over his rebounds. Easy cash. Easy cash the last 3 games, 11, 18, and 14. They put his number at 9.5 last game. That was shockingly low. He had 14. I figured they would push this thing up to 12.5 or 13.5. It's 10.5. That's it. You're talking about Jimmy Butler. You know, if he plays, he's hampered. Jimmy Butler had 11 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, he is the rebounding machine in this game. It wouldn't surprise me if he goes over his rebounding total every game, or maybe goes under 1, maybe 2 games if it goes long. But I will keep playing Mitchell Robinson over his rebounds. Look at his minutes too, man. His minutes have gone up 30, 27, 36, and 34. He's averaging 28 minutes in the postseason. Part of that is due to the Randall injury, but he's playing good. He doesn't shoot a lot, but he's also a really good defender inside that causes a lot of problems inside for the Heat. I think he's very valuable for the Knicks. I don't see his minutes going down. I think he's going to be the big man rebounding tonight. Give me over 10.5 rebounds.
That shit's cashing right there, man. I got Reynolds on that first quarter under, and then Lakers and Warriors. So I like that. That goes with your first half under. And then when like a feel him out, I like that spot. I might have to ride with my guy Ronald on that one, man. Shout out to Ronald. Appreciate you tuning into the show. I like the look, Andy. I like all your looks today, man. My guy likes Mitchell Robinson over. Mitchell Robinson over 10.5 rebounds. Could not talk you off. 2 plays for me, man. Knicks tape for me. First half, -4, full game, -6.5. You actually get 6 right now, to be honest with you, man. So we always talk about the current lines on the show that's out there. So I can actually go official. I did a show last night, I already went official with 6.5, but for this show, I can actually go official at -6. That's the current line, right? If it was -7, I'd have to go official with that, man. So it's -6. It's actually 1.5.5 out there if you like the Knickerbockers tonight, guys, like I do. So Knicks by double digits in this one. Let me put my glasses on. May have seen a special ref out there or some. Maybe have seen somebody out there that could be going in our freaking favor here tonight. Knicks on this series as well, +1.5, -130 for me, guys. So that's 3 plays for me. Knicks first half, -4. Knicks full game, -6/6.5. Knicks on the series, +1.5, guys. For that one. And also small play for me on Lakers, guys. I'll be Knicks team total over as well, Andy. I like that. I didn't bet it. I haven't bet that one, but I do like that spot. I like the spot over 107. I really like that play, Andy, to be honest with you, man. I might have to take that one, my guys. But that's the play. Small play, Lakers +1.5. Be honest, guys. Like, I'm not even going to official because I don't really know what I want to do with this game. I did already send it out earlier this week, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about that game, to be honest. And that doesn't usually happen, but this is a game where I'm kind of starting to get a bad feeling about it. I had to put a little something because they Lakers will win one of these first 2 games, in my opinion. So you kind of have to put some on +4.5 in the first one just in case they do. And then if they do lose it and not cover it, then yeah, game 2, Lakers plus the points and money line for sure. I'm telling you right now, guys. So I will watch the game, see what's going down, see what I'm saying. That's the show, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. That's our guy, Andy, at Bump Sports on Twitter. Go follow him. You can go Follow him on Twitter. Check him out at Wage Talk. He literally does all sports, guys. I just do one sport, NBA. I'll be honest, can't wait till this shit's over, man. This Vacation J is finna be locked in. My God. Vacay J on the beach. See what I'm saying? But let's get some cash, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will win today, my guys. Let's go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. We out. It's all positive vibes. Let's go. Hope everybody has a great day. Let's get some cash. Let's go, baby. Come on.